no matter what's wrong.
We've just gone live, guys. Sorry about that. I thought we were live when we weren't. But yeah, we're live now. Go on, what one?
But the thing is, it's gone from the reverse now. That's why the children look at the mums strangely. Because they're going, why is she saying we've got to stay off school? Normally she's saying we've got to go in.
Yeah.
It's just total turnaround altogether. So I worry about the generation of today. Because when you eventually say, no, you've got to go to school now, they'll be saying what you've been saying now for however long it takes. I reckon myself it's going to be 1 year to 2. They're saying a year. I don't think so.
No.
1, they don't know where the virus has come from. 2, I don't believe it's a virus. I think it's contamination.
Yeah.
Because it's happened before where they put fluoride in the water. You're drinking it and you think, oh, that tastes odd. Or there's a rusty colour in it. This one was to hit, I think, China or America.
Yeah.
But it's spun off all around the world that fast. You haven't been able to catch sight of what's happening next.
Yeah.
So I don't call it a virus. I call it contamination.
Yeah. Do you know what, Steve? Steve, can I just say thanks for coming on? I feel honoured to have you on here, you know. Because you're all a legend. I've seen your videos and where you're out there speaking your truth. And do you know what? I've sat there right with my head in bits and I've watched one of your videos and it's just nice. It's so refreshing to see it. Because so many people, they don't want to talk about it. And you're out there with your mics and putting your words out there, you know what I mean? Well done. That's literally like pat on the back to you because you're inspiring other people to do the same thing rather than carry on like sheep and go, bear, which way now? We need people like you to educate, you know what I mean? I wish I knew more about it so I could argue my point, but I'm unsure on a lot of things. So I try not to get involved in disputes because I can't back up what I'm saying with education. I know I feel scared and I don't know what to believe. So if someone comes out who's educated, fair, just crack on, honestly, because I'm listening. I'm listening anyway. My mum listens.
I don't claim to know what's going on or anything. It's not that I've got the answer or know what's going on. I just feel like they've lied to us so much in the past, and I really believe they lied to us about everything, that we can't trust it, about something so massive that's going to have it, that the world's going to have changed forever already and never be the same. So I believe it's all orchestrated. A major event like this, they've wanted it to happen, whatever it is that's going on. And there's been big change in the world. I think we could be looking at a one world government. They'll announce they want the whole world to come under one government, which a lot of people reckon they've been for a long time.
Yeah.
So go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah. Do you want one big corrupt government at the top, pulling all the strings?
Yeah. And this could be the excuse they wanted. They'd say now with a common enemy, we've realised there's no point having wars. We might as well have a one world government. Well, there's no point having wars anyway. You can just stop having war, can't you? Just because we don't have a one world government doesn't mean we should have wars. It's they're the ones who start the wars. I really think they hate the earth and everything in it, especially us, the ruling class.
And the freedom.
I really think they need to be overthrown. I know it's easier said than done, but we can't trust anything they say.
Hello, guys. Anyone who's coming in, if you want to join us on the chat, we're also doing rap and music. Anything goes. Just show respect to each other. That's all I ask. But you're quite welcome to come and join us on camera. Steve the Poet's going to do a rap, I think, are you?
Yeah. What are you doing?
What am I doing?
Yeah, are you doing anything?
I'll get my guitar out in a minute if you want. Yeah.
I'll do whatever you want.
Go on then.
Anyone watching us?
There's one at the minute. I'm just sharing it now.
Hang on. I don't want you to see what I'm drinking on camera.
Hello, guys. Just having a chat, rap, music, acoustic, live, poems, inspirational speaking, anything you want to do. Here's your stage. Inbox me, I'll send you the link. Steve the Poet's coming on now. I'm honoured to even have him on the show, honestly. So I'm going to hand the stage over to Steve and let him entertain us for a bit.
Oh, thanks. I'll just do this rap. About
what am I going to do when it's day? I'll share it round. So if not looking, I'm listening. I'm just looking at my phone. I'm going to share it round.
All right, I'm going to stand up and do it. All right, and clever little plant likes party time, extended weekend time. Roll up your last note, refill your light air with each pipe or line. This creeping vine wraps round your weakened spine. A little bit tighter, the fiery pit of a coke habit, the no-deal surrender of a fearless fighter. To a fucking plant, you've lost a battle of wits, trying to fill a hole with hopelessness makes it deeper and wider. You look how you feel, a hopeless mess. Shit is getting heavy and your wallet's getting lighter. Now you're not so pretty, you will get a gram of pity for every fuck you gave, and you got a year closer to your grave. Every all-nighter, two of the usual bash, pay out my funeral stash. His white is not great, he's always late, but I sprint to my slaughter. Same face is back with more cash, I hope they've not done out too rash. A 20-minute wait, then he's here with his mates, all pulling wheelies, all younger than my daughter. He's got the lowest quality at the highest going rate, but if I could, I still would have bought more. We know what to do, form a disorderly queue. He pulls out the bait on an untelevised corner. Keep a 360 look and reeled in on a hook on a 20-pound weight. The thinnest lines can pull the fattest fish out the water. Clever little plants his roots as an expendable leisure, weighs you up as you fill your boots. He takes your measure, then grows as you come dependable on a once occasional pleasure. Pure yet putrid are his fruits, an unforgettable taste of an unreachable, unspendable treasure. Clever little plant's got me wrapped round his little leaf. I thought by now I'd have found a solution, but he's pulled down my pants, showed me who's chief. Clever little plant, don't take much abusing of the addiction hype. I was quite cynical, thought myself not the type. My mind were clear, clinical, and free from confusion. But that little plant, he is the pinnacle of that lie they call evolution. He does me tantric style, fucks my brains out, but never comes relief. It sometimes feels like I'm paying for my own prostitution and for the death of my former self, counselling my own grief as my shadow brightens the walls of that urban institution. Clever little bastard plant, why would you invest in some brain of your resourceful own when you can infest those that will welcome with open veins and freely march unremorseful into the hearts of those who can't leave you alone? Clever little plant is subtly forceful, and when mind like cash is finally blown, a drowning man may clutch a stone. But I'm off it now anyway. Have you all gone?
Fab. Amazing. Well, you definitely have got away with words. I do share it around and stuff. It's just, yeah. But we're just doing our thing. It's one of them, innit?
A while ago when it was, when I was, realised I needed to stop taking coke and it was doing me head in.
Yeah.
So I'm not had any for some time.
That's good.
Stick to the weed.
Exactly. Just try and get high on life and look after yourself. That's what you got to do.
That's
what I do. I just get on the guitar and do my thing.
Nice one.
What you're going to do right now.
Is right.
You know what you're doing, don't you? You're promoting yourself. That's what you're doing. When you're on here and we're all getting shared, what you're saying, other people are hearing. So you're promoting yourself.
Well, I do like.
Yeah, good on you.
I miss getting on days since all the bars have been shut. The lack of attention.
Yeah. The bars are
on stage, like, the
streets are empty. The streets are empty as well, realise that. Oh. When you're out in the street doing something, no one can hear because there's no one round. Well, on here, everyone and its mother will hear you. Remember that.
Yeah, we share this everywhere. Mama, take this badge off me. I can use it anymore. It's getting dark, too dark to see. Feel like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, 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 knocking on heaven's door. Mama, put these guns to the ground. 'Cause I can't shoot them anymore. This long black cloud is coming down. Feel like I'm knocking on heaven's door. Knock, knock, 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 knocking on heaven's door. You gonna go to a song, Mother? Put your speaker on.
Now I'm feeding the dog, but I'm cooking for the dog actually. At the moment.
I am still here. I was just smoking out the window. That's very good.
You doing what?
I was just smoking out of my window. That was very good. I was turning the camera on because the room's a mess. Do you know what I mean? But I was listening.
I know my house is a mess. Well, it's not. I've tidied up. I keep saying that on camera, you know, I have tidied up. Anyone wants to come and join us on the chat, feel free. Inbox me, I'll send you the link. If you don't get an answer out to me, make a lot of noise, a lot of racket, and I'll get onto it. And don't get the notifications. So, yeah. It's one of them, innit? We've just got to get out there now, get our ways out there, stay strong, stay focused, stay real. It's the thing. You can't, like, it's hard not to get brainwashed, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. You really got to unplug from the matrix, haven't you? No. You know, even if you just it's your alternative media and you're watching that all the time, it's still other people's thoughts going around your head and that. You need to just get out in nature and really not think about anything. Sometimes they've got the whole world's thinking about the same thing at the same time.
Yeah.
Too far out. Where's the diversity gone? We should all be doing different things and thinking about the same things. Exactly. Now the whole of the world's focused on this.
You need to be getting focused on how to get healthy, how to look after your mind. I was watching a thing last night about Wim Hof. You ever heard of him? Wim Hof. Like, you need to look at him, honestly. He's amazing. He's called the Iceman. And he's just like meditating. He does like cold showers and breathing techniques, stuff like that. I'm going to be doing like podcasts on that as well. But like, it's just, I got onto him a couple of years ago and I followed his techniques and I do them every morning. I wake up in the morning, do my breathing techniques, do my meditating, exercise. I don't go mad. Obviously, I can't go out now because I'm scared to go out. So we'll just do what I can in the house, you know what I mean? But I follow all these techniques and these are the things that people should learn in school. Why are we not learning kids in school how to deal with anxiety and depression? Why are they not teaching kids that?
Yeah.
Lisa, think about it. There's going to be more of that after all this is over.
Yeah.
It's going to be very much needed.
I really think we need to focus on changing. And I know it does sound like an impossible dream, but we need to start talking about a whole change of the system. Really, over the ruling class, we don't need them whatsoever. I forget voting Labour or Conservative. I think they're in on it together, and I've been for a long time.
I think do I. All in on it. I think they're all in on it.
Yeah, and it looks like now the way they're acting now, like the whole world is the governments of the whole world are all working together. I think.
I don't know. That's what I believe.
So I'll tell you a story, my anarchist story.
Yeah. Go on.
Shall I? All right.
Go on.
A mate, so you see, there was an election last year, wasn't there? A mate said to me, Steve, who will you be voting for in the upcoming election? So I answered, Daz, would you like me to...
Go on. I read it on your wall. I couldn't read it. But go on, tell us anyway.
Yeah, I put it on my wall because it's one of my favourite ones, you know. And it doesn't even rhyme. Most of my stuff does. So I said, he said, who are you going to vote for in the upcoming election? I said, would you like me to hit you with my left fist or my right fist? And he just laughed and said he was unwilling to answer a question in which both outcomes would inevitably lead to unnecessary violence. And he asked me again, who are you going to vote for? I said, Daz, would you like to be enslaved by the Roman Empire or would you prefer the Persian Empire? He said neither, because just like everybody else in the world, he has the birthright to live free from fear, oppression and tyranny. See? And then he asked me, are you left wing or right wing, Steve? I said, Daz, would you like me to take money out of your left pocket or your right pocket? He said neither, because he works hard for his money and I'm a lazy, useless bastard. And anyway, why should the person posing the question get to make money whatever answer is given? And stop asking questions, Steve, in which either outcome would be bad for me, and just tell me who you're going to vote for. So I said, fucking hell, what did I say next? I said, all right, Daz, would you like to be unemployed because no one cared about your education? Or would it work better for you if you were unemployed because nobody cared about your experience? He said, I work, Steve. I said, I know you do, mate, and you look fucking knackered. Is that because you went to bed late last night or because you got up early this morning? He asked me why I was avoiding his question. And he looked perplexed when I told him I was not avoiding his question, and his usually wrinkled face ironed out even further when I asked him, if you're on a stinking ship, would you get in a red lifeboat or a blue one? Would you rather be the first person or the last person to die in a manufactured war? Would it be better to be paralysed with fear or crippled with regret? Until in the end he shouted, Steve, stop asking me all these crazy questions, which only somebody with mechanically separated meat for brains could process. Are you insane? I said, all right, Daz, do you prefer Coronation Street or Emmerdale? He said, now that's a good question, Steve. After watching both those shows for many years and discussing this very important topic with my wife for many hours, I've decided to like them both the same. How about yourself? I said, yeah, my feelings for those shows are equal too. They may look and sound a little different, but at the end of the day, they are both programs that are designed to keep us tuned into the same channel.
Yeah.
So my point is, like the same, you know.
Yeah. All the soap operas are in on it. Everyone, Disney, the whole thing. I'm getting brainwashed.
It really is the Matrix, isn't it? You know, people laugh and go, oh, conspiracy theorists, but they have created this false reality where everybody's transfixed on, got everyone talking and thinking about the same shit, and it's all false, and it's well far out, isn't it?
Do you know that word, conspiracy? I think that word conspiracy is used to make the average person think that I don't have to explain what I'm saying, but you know when people say, oh, that's a conspiracy, instantly
they all get lumped together.
Everyone else thinks, oh, it's not real. So that conspiracy word, I think, was invented to put like a blanket over the truth. Do you know what I mean? Sort of get people sensitized to it.
They say the term was coined after the JFK assassination, truthers, because that was obviously dodgy, the JFK assassination. They started calling anyone who was questioning that a conspiracy theorist, and they reckon that was the first time that term was used to sort of shout people down who were questioning the official theory. When even if the official theory that they give us might be correct at times, there's nothing wrong with still questioning it and wanting to know every detail. We should question everything.
Exactly. Exactly. And we should be taught to question everything from school and nursery. We're all taught with it.
For sure.
Question everything. Question the truth. Question the lies. Don't just know what you're getting told. But then it's hard. I think it's hard to research things because even when you're researching it yourself, like half of the search engines, they're all filtered. YouTube's filtered. Everything's controlled. It's been. I know myself. I've seen it with my own eyes. I've had it done to me when my stuff's been taken down. I've seen it. And I've seen it happen to other people. Where they get control.
Yeah, Alex Jones got their sacked off from YouTube, didn't he? How many subscribers he had? Whether you agree with him or not, he had his fans. And he banned his channel, Alex Jones.
Yeah.
I think people had the channels banned over the last few years, but he's the biggest name I can think of. They just, shutting people down. It's wrong. I'm going to get off. It's great to. Thanks very much for the invitation. I'll do this again.
Thanks for coming on. I'm amazed that you came on. I think we'll come on then. I thought, right, there he is, and we'll see if I can get him on for a bit.
It was exciting, yeah. Good to see you. Very nice one, Babs. I'll come on again.
Yeah, no, definitely. Anytime.
Yeah, you make sure you're on again. I'm telling you that now. It's you that's keeping the truth alive.
Yeah, keep
you that's doing it. No one else.
Thanks.
Keep doing what you're doing. We're listening.
Thanks a lot. Nice one. That means a lot. Really does.
I know. Keep going. We're listening to you.
Cheers.
I'm ready. All right.
Thanks a lot. Saying that.
Thank you.
Cheers. Bye now.
Oh, what a guy. What a guy.
Isn't it?
How about he's on me?
You didn't know like him. He's not chatting bullshit. He's telling the truth.
He's talking real, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's not saying he knows everything, he doesn't know everything, but he's talking like he makes sense to me anyway. It makes me feel better.
Yeah.
Like that.
Unless you know he's saying, you're not going insane.
Exactly.
Because once they say something, they contradict themselves. I'm talking about the journalist now.
Yeah.
The journalist put down, say for instance, someone's on a reading machine, then he'll say they're not, then he'll say they're ill, then he'll say, well, they're not too bad. They have you more confused than straight-minders. You start straight-minders and you end up with your head everywhere.
You just said then, you just said 2 of his neighbours over the road, or 3 of his neighbours over the road from where he lives are sick with this virus. So it is. We're not saying it's not real. Like, that's not what we're saying. Like, I'm taking time off. I'm off work. You know what I mean? He's just confirmed himself that he's known 3 people who've got it. So we're not saying it's not real. We're just saying we don't know what to believe about anything in the world in general. That many lies.
So they need to do more of them. Definitely more of them.
Yeah.
Because like you say, me, you're worrying and stressing out and panicking about stuff. He'll correct that by putting it how it is.
He's just giving his take on it, innit? He said himself he doesn't know everything about everything, but it's nice to get someone else's opinion, innit? Somebody's willing to talk about these things.
It's only that you start questioning yourself. Am I right in thinking this? Am I wrong in thinking this? It's things you shouldn't be doing.
No.
You shouldn't be cross-questioning yourself, but they make you that way.
I've just come in. We're having a general chat. We start, I forgot his name already. I'm really bad at remembering names, you know. I'm really bad at remembering names. Steve the Poet. Yeah, what a guy. Absolute legend. Right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to go off this. I'll bring you back on the phone. So let him get on and we can watch it back.
All right.
Go on.
All right.